Hey Milk Biters, it's time for some more VGC. So it's here, the ranked ladder for Reg I for the double restricted format. I'm very excited. Today we're going to be testing out this Ho-Oh Koraidon team, so it's going to be sunny times here. The link to the team creator will be in the description as always. They've got I think 16 or 18 different rental codes along with the pace. So I'll link that specific tweet in the description as well. Definitely go take a look at it. Try them out. See what restricted duos you're enjoying. But this one we've got Raging Bolt and Fluttermane, both benefiting from the sun that the Koraidon sets, being the Pest Paradox Mons with the Photosynthesis. Amoonguss here with Rocky Helmet. We can, Rage Powder those physical hitters over and get a little damage on them. And then Sabertooth, which I am kind of liking in Reg I, the sort of rune lowering the defense of all mons on the field, so allowing Ho-Oh Koraidon to do more damage. And then also, Sabertooth does really good damage. Ice Spinner to get rid of those electric terrain, psychic terrain, any terrains we don't want. We can't spore an electric terrain, so we definitely want to try and get rid of that if we're going against Koraidon. But I'm excited to hop on the ladder and see how the battles go. Koraidon Ho-Oh, is this a duo? Iron Treasure, actually, is this the team that, it made top cut for, I'm like, was this Joey's team? I guess I'm pretty sure he had all the three Paradox future ones. Ho-Oh, I think he had Terra Water for a graph. Alright. So, they're gonna have Electric Train, probably. Well, I don't know. They lead out Ho-Oh. We could go Koraidon Raging Bolt. Koraidon is Clear Amulet. I'm just a little bit afraid. Okay, we do have Protect. Just not on the Raging Bolt. Yeah, because the Iron Treads might be pretty scary. We could try and do Sucker Punch late game with it. I do think we need to get rid of the terrain, so yeah, we gotta handle the Koraidon if they bring it. I'm pretty sure this is Joey's team. Let me see. Joey Poke-Aim. Or at least a version of it. I'm not usually one to remember teams, but this one was pretty memorable with them right on the 3 Paradox. Plus, I have been enjoying Ho-Oh. Okay. So yeah, they got the terrain up. We've got Sun up. Terra Fairy. Yeah, the Koraidon. This is kind of scary. How fast do we think we are? We've been swapping Ho-Oh. So Terra Electric, Terra Fire. Okay. So I think we're gonna Terra Fire, we're gonna Flame Charge the Iron Treads, get some damage off on that. And then we're gonna Snarl. If they double into Raging Bolt, it's not okay. It's not the worst. There's Ho-Oh. Okay, they're gonna Terra. This is Terra Ground. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're doing their Earthquake. Their big Earthquake play, which is gonna do a lot to Koraidon. Realistically, a lot to both of us. And now they're not weak to fire. Okay, we're both living. So we got the flame charge, we get a little... Oh, we can see if the Snarl gets a knockout here. Okay, beautiful. We're at +1, so unless if the Miraidon is choice Scarf, which, it's not, it's choice Specs, then our Miraidon should be faster. Miraidon, yeah, because we are, well, we're not max speed, but we should be faster. Okay. So with this, we're gonna collision course the Miraidon, and then we're just gonna go for a Thunderclap on the Ho-Oh. They got their Terra out of here. Their Ho-Oh could protect, right? Yeah. And they just do Dazzling Gleam. So we can see what they're going for. Let's go for a double protect. Oh, we can't go for a double protect, but okay, we'll get a Thunderclap off on this. So we protect. Ho-Oh protects. They don't, but they're going for a Tailwind then. Okay. There's the Dazzling Gleam. Knocks out Raging Bolt. Okay. There's the Tailwind. So they're probably going to be faster now. We also have Tailwind on ours. I do think we need to get Tailwind set up because then we can Ice Spinner the Miraidon. Let's see. I guess we just go for the collision course there, and then we'll go for the Tailwind. We did Terra our Miraidon, so we can't Terra Ho-Oh. They're locked in a Dazzling Gleam. Oh, Miraidon swaps, okay. Into Iron Hands, which is fine. Their okay, we get the collision course. Here we go. See how much this does. Sacred Fire. Misses on our Miraidon. Okay. So we double protect here, right, for the fake out. That I'm like, that miss. We still would have just double protected this turn. We gotta try and knock out this Ho-Oh though. So they don't get another Tailwind up. We could collision course the Iron Hands just to knock it out. There's a Brave Bird. Okay, Wild Charge. Okay. So we could Flame Charge, and then we can go for the... The only thing is, like... I guess you see how much a Brave Bird does to Ho-Oh? Maybe we should have doubled in Iron Hands just in case if the Flame Charge doesn't get the knockout. But we're in the Sun, Terra Fire. I feel like should get the knockout. Yeah, oh. I don't know if the crit was needed. Their Ho is probably gonna knock us out. Which is okay. They hit the Sacred Fire. Yeah, we only had 5 HP. But I think their Tailwind is ending. They can't protect their Miraidon. Okay, that does a decent chunk. Sun is gone. Their Tailwind's gone. Electric Train is gone. The thing is, they're gonna be bringing in, their Miraidon. So, we do have Tailwind up. They can't protect Miraidon. We can Ice Spinner the Miraidon. Their Miraidon doesn't have any bulk. We get rid of the electric terrain. I think we just Brave Bird the Ho-Oh again. Ho-Oh protects, that's okay. No worries on that. We'll get this Ice Spinner. Luckily we did get that Tailwind up. Knocks out the Miraidon, beautiful. And, yeah, okay, that was a little scary. Turn 1 was a little scary, but their Sacred Fire miss. I don't necessarily know if that made or break. It definitely made it easier for us to get to the end game here. Which one would be more? They're both 80, right? Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's see. How much does Ice Spinner do? How is that? 50? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, the Sacred Fire mess on the Koraidon let Koraidon live for one more turn. We were able to get Tailwind up. Matching Tailwind was great. They were swapping in and out their Miraidon. Gump has a lot to say about it, huh, buddy? How do you think that battle went? I think it was good. She's our opponent. We would definitely have to try and figure out game 2. If we thought they were going to be leading the Miraidon Iron Shreds, what should we do to handle that? That would be a thing, like if we were going into game 2, but you know, solid first battle. Solid first battle. Let's see. I gave some treats to Gum. He's being a very vocal boy this morning, so you know, he's it's a little snack time. But Ho-Oh Terapagos. Okay, look, everyone's on the Ho-Oh train. I see. Raging Ball, Urshifu, Comfey, and Ursaluna. So Terapagos, when it Terras, can get rid of the sun. I don't want to lead Sun because then we can give, you know, their Raging Bolt a good boost. We could start with our Fluttermane. Fluttermane's not too bad. We do Fluttermane or Raging Bolt. See what we want to, how about, they've got quite a few physical attackers that having Sabertooth, bringing Sabertooth kinda is a little rough. But you know, I'm also not opposed to a Moongus being brought. Do we leave Ho-Oh behind? I kind of feel like I kind of want to spore some things. I kind of want to pour a little powder. Meanwhile, if we're watching Arcane, we just finished season 1. Damn, it's getting good. Can't wait for our. Is he in a rough spot? Can't wait for our next date night. We gotta start up season 2. But yeah, powder. It's just reminding me of. Okay, Ho-Oh Terapagos. We're starting out with both restricted. Get back in the game. Let's focus. Let's lock in. We've got Terapagos going. We can't even see it. Raging Bolt's here in the way. We could Icy Wind, slow things down. Ho-Oh's not too much of a threat right now. I mean, they could Sacred Fire, Fluttermane, burn it. It's gone this turn, so that would be big, bad, sad. I think there's Icy Wind, slow it down. We could Electro Web, actually. If we Shadow Ball the Ho-Oh and Electro Web. I think that's it. Okay, they're gonna Terra. Gump, did you call that? Okay, they're Terra and their Ho-Oh. to Terra Grass, which is okay. We got Crite on the back. We can Flame Charge. Do you not want us to Flame Charge? Gump is so vocal today. Okay. Little baby damage, but... Okay, Terra Starstorm. Onto the Raging Bolt. Okay, does a little under half, and there's the Sacred Fire. On the... No burn! Fluttermane? Okay. They're Life Orb, Popo. Okay, we get this Electro up going, and... That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Cool. So a little speed drop. Raging Bolt is the slowest thing over here? Hold on, I gotta take a look. What are... Raging Bolt, are you that slow? Alright, we'll get an Icy Wind, slow him down a little bit more. And we'll get a Snarl going. We'll try and set up some of our, you know, try and lower these two. These are their two restricteds. They're the two powerhouses, unless if you count, like... Urshifu, right? Urshifu's a big powerhouse. We'll see. This Icy Wind... Snarl, it's... We're gonna try and get it so that way Koraidon is, in a good position. Speed drop, beautiful. Okay. Buddy, that's the one we wanted to hit! Raging Bolt! That's okay. That's okay. There starts on a Raging Bolt. Okay, so Fluttermane's around for one more turn, most likely. Raging Bolt, you did great. Okay. So now we get Koraidon in. We can Collision Course the Terapagos. We do have a little bit of chip damage, so that Terra Shell is done. I do think we just Shadow Ball into the Ho-Oh. I do not want to miss an Icy Wind. Hi, buddy. You want to jump up here? I do not want to miss an Icy Wind, but with Shadow Ball, a Moonblast would be pretty good. If we Moonblast that, and just go for the Collision Course here. Okay, Terapagos swaps. Okay. Oh, shiny Comfey. Yeah, we for sure want this Ho-Oh gone. Good swap on them. We could always go for a Flame Charge. Come on. Let's see if Gump wants to be up here. Unless if they bring in Terapagos. We think they would protect Terapagos? Who are their other mons? Urshifu? Did they have a Raging Bolt? Okay, no, they're just bringing out Terapagos. You think Terapagos protects? I mean, they could. We'll try and just go for another Icy Wind. I don't necessarily want to Terra our Koraidon just yet. Okay, Draining Kiss. Actually, they would have... Oh, wait, no. Well, wait, yeah, if they would have gone into Koraidon, that could have been a kiss of death. We'll see. We get this Collision Course. Terapagos is gone. Now we can Terra Fire the Koraidon. And we have our Mungus coming in. We can also Rage Powder if we want to Rage Powder the Draining Kiss. Is Draining Kiss physical? Is it a physical attack? Ursula may just protect this turn. I mean, going Terra right now isn't the craziest thing. Let's just Rage Powder. And we'll go for a Flame Charge here. Ursula protects. They want to get that Flame Orb activated. I do see that. We want a Rage Powder because we don't want to Terra Fire and have Headlong Rush be a crazy amount. We get a speed boost. Got a berry. Okay, Citrus. Trick Room. So let's spore something. Well, we can't spore the Ursaluna, but come here. Come on, hi, buddy. Okay, we can spore the Comfey. We can spore Protect. I guess the Rage Powder isn't really the hi, buddy. Isn't really the doing Rage Powder because Comfey has the ability that starts with a T. I can't think of it, but it gives a priority to healing moves. So Draining Kiss is one of those. So we're gonna get this Protect going. We're gonna try and see if we can get that Comfey to go to sleep. Yeah, there's the Draining Kiss. Right on the Koraidon. I wonder if they double in a Koraidon right now. Spore, so Comfey's taking it some turns of sleep. Oh, they just went into the side. Oh. Okay. There's the Rocky Helmet damage. So we gotta take care of this Comfey. That's the thing. Well, do we think Ursaluna protects this turn? How many turns of Trick Room do we have? 3. Okay, I think we're just gonna attack into the Ursaluna. They want their Comfey to wake up. I know it, huh, buddy? Damn. I think Sun is gone. Okay. We have to hope Comfey stays asleep right now. Should we have Flare Blitz the Comfey last turn? Probably. Probably, but let's see. Comfey does wake up, gets that Draining Kiss off, and knocks out Koraidon. Oh! Okay, does half. But I think the Facade knocks us out. Oh. I guess, yeah, if last turn we would have Flare Blitz, then we could have protected and then gone for Terra. Well, no, then we wouldn't have had a Terra. Our opponent did well in protecting their Ursaluna right then, for sure. GG. I don't know if we would have gone for a Flare Blitz into the Comfey. We would have knocked it on the turn that they protected the Ursaluna. 2 turns of Trick Room. We protect. Yeah. We probably should have done that, but it's okay. It's okay. We're learning the GG. Great protect from our opponent. Ooh, right on Ice Rider. Grimm's, Iron Hands, Fire Ogerpon, and Farigiraf. Alright. Ice Horse, if they bring it, it's probably got a Terra. I think if we go Koraidon... We go Koraidon Fluttermane. Oh. Do we want to live on electric terrain or not? Thunderclap's not doing too much to really anything. If Grim says Spirit Break, it's doing quite a bit. Yeah, maybe we do just go... maybe we do go Sabretooth. Because if we bring a Moongus and we're an Electric Terrain, we're not sporing anything. Miraidon is a mon that swoop swaps in and out. So yeah, we'll try Sabretooth again. We'll try Sabretooth. And let's see. For graph, so no priority. So even no Thunderclaps with that, so that's also fun. They could set up screens with Grims, which would be a little annoying, but we'd have to figure out how we want to handle Grims. Well, Fluttermane in the lead. They lead Grims. They'll get one screen up. Possibly two if they go for a light screen first. Possibly two. Okay. They go Grims and Miraidon. Could be a lead they do. Ferroth Ogerpon. Absolutely not what I thought. Probably Ice Horse in the back. Okay, so we got this. Boosted speed. Try and have them not do Flare Blitz for a graph. What Terra are we? I didn't even pay attention. Terra normal. Okay, I think we just double no for a graph. I don't think Ferroth protects. We kind of need it gone. If Trick Room gets set up, we're a little messed up. Ogerpon, Spiky Shields. Love to see it. No Terra on their end, so we just get a big Moonblast. And this Flare Blitz. Beautiful. Now for that, I didn't want to go for Flame Charge. 1, does a lot less damage. 2, it boosts our speed, and if we don't get the knockout, we're in Trick Room, and now Miraidon is probably just as fast as Fluttermane. So now they get their Miraidon. And so with this, I think we Icy Wind Fluttermane. We do have our booster energy, and we are max speed. So if this Miraidon is choice, let's protect real quick. Well, let's just Collision Course the Ogerpon. And they'll go for the Icy Wind. Yeah, I wonder if Booster Energy Fluttermane is faster. I gotta start typing these up. Notepad, so I can make them after. Okay. Terra Fairy is fine. Booster Energy, Fluttermane, faster than. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. We're brought to down real fast. We are. Or actually, no, we're not. Okay. Oh, what is that? Cordial. Damn, we should have protected. We should have protected Miraidon. I mean, Miraidon there. Okay. We got Ho-Oh, we got Sabretooth. We got Ice Spinner. Brave Bird here. Terrastellar Ice Spinner. Yeah, we see how that goes. Stellar Terra Sabretooth, get that one-time boost on this Ice Spinner, get rid of Electric Terrain. I do think they're probably locked into Dazzling Gleam, so they may swap out. They may swap out. Here's our Terra. Damn, we for real should have protected Miraidon last turn. Follow me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we get the crit there. Or life orb, so the Dazzling Gleam for real gets us gone. Yeah, okay, but doesn't do much to it's not too bad. Ho is cloaked. We gotta remember that. Ho is cloaked. We get the Sacred Fire, the Iron Hands. Yeah, we're cloaked. We're cloaked. The only thing is, I feel, yeah, there's the fake out. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, ow! That's a GG. Oh. Yeah, we should have protected him right on there. We were not playing it safe. We weren't. Our Koraidon would have been faster if we would have hit the Icy Wind on Miraidon, but we should have allowed our Fluttermane to have 2 chances of Icy Wind because Icy Wind's a 95% accurate move, but when you need it to hit, it's a 50-50. Okay, you hit your second fire. Okay, there's the burn, but the wild charge, so that was pretty flash. Sun's gone, so I don't think Sacred Fire does enough for the knockout. We could protect here, let the burn go down a little bit. See if they're just gonna Drain Punch again. Oh, I don't think it's enough. Or the Dazzling Gleam gets some life. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was wrong. I wasn't really paying attention. I know Dazzling Gleam wasn't doing too much. If we would have hit the Sacred Fire the turn before, it was close. It was already. We weren't playing the smartest, but that's okay. We gotta remember. I always got the cloak, so if we think we're going up against something that is gonna lead fake out, just throw Ho out there and we can get a good tailwind up. GG to our opponent. I feel like we brought the right launch. We probably should have Terra'd Koraidon there, gone Terra Fire. Or just gone for the Protect, because like Dazzling Gleam like it's a GG at that point. It's a lot of damage. Sabertooth was nice to get rid of the terrain. I don't think a Moongus or Raging Bolt would have helped too much. Yeah, I mean, running that back, we would just make sure we didn't lose our Koraidon as quickly as we did. Oh, we got Groudon and Miraidon. Okay, so we're gonna be in the sun. Chandelure, Fluttermane, Sabertooth, and Walking Wake are their other ones. They could lead Miraidon, right? And if we're in the sun, we'll be faster. They'll have to hard swap Miraidon out. They probably don't bring Chandelure because I feel like that's going to be their Trick Room counter for Imprison. They have their own Fluttermane. We could just go Raging Bolt for some Snarls. Actually, I think we're gonna go Saber. We're gonna go Sabertooth. Goal is... I don't know, do they Terra? Do they Terra their Miraidon? They go Terra Fairy, really don't have anything to hit them for super effective. We gotta think about if we want to Terra Koraidon at any point. Terra Fire is just, you know, good for that. Raging Bolt, Fluttermane. Okay, so they're gonna have the sun up. They could Terra their Groudon right now. I think we protect Fluttermane. Just to see what they go for. Walking weight special attack is boosted. Let's just... So we can double protect, but Groudon can go for a Sword Stance. I do think we'll try and Flame Charge. We got a little +1. I'm a little afraid of going Terrifier just in case if the Walking Weight goes for a Steam Engine or Steam... Not Steam Engine. I don't know. Whatever the water move is that does more damage in the sun. Hydro Steam. Oh, you were going into the Fluttermane. And there's Precipice Blades. Okay. We avoid. Love to see that. I think we're just gonna Moonblast. And we'll just go for the Collision Course over here. That was a quick claw Groudon. Anyway, see you, Walking Wake. And it activated for that. Wild. Okay. So look at this Collision Course. You know, they needed that activation. Forgetting the miss on Koraidon. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense. We were gonna take that damage anyway. It was already written in the cards. They got Sabertooth here. Who could Sucker Punch? Or Fluttermane. Really don't want that happening. So I do think we'll swap into our Ho-Oh. And Ho can attack that. I think just Flame Charge the Groudon. Do they get a second Quick Claw activation? Do they get it? Okay, yeah, there's a Sucker Punch into our Fluttermane. They don't get it. This is nice because we got Ho in for free. We're at +2 with Koraidon, so they could Sucker Punch our Koraidon, but we could Protect and Sacred Fire. Okay, I think we Terra Electric Ho-Oh here. And Sacred Fire. And we're gonna protect. We did Terra, right? Terra, Electric, Sacred Fire, and Protect. Okay. We're protecting here because if they go for Dazzling Gleam, we'll see if they lock into something. We need Sabertooth gone. Okay, they're going Terra Electric. Terra Electric. Our Koraidon is at +2, so we will be faster than this Miraidon. I just wonder if they went for an Electro Drift. Okay, Ice Skull Crash. Parabolic Charge. You gonna hit your own Sabertooth. Okay, Sash. We take that. We're gonna knock you out. Okay. So that'll be 3-on-1. Red on is faster. We're at +2. The only thing is, I think Sun goes away. Yeah, after this turn. So get the Sacred Fire here. And we'll just go for the Collision Course. Getting those +2 on the Flame Charge is very solid. Collision Course doing a great amount of damage. Dragon Pulse is okay. You can knock out our Koraidon. That is fine. The Terra Electric on Ho-Oh. Beautiful. Ho getting the final knockout. Let's go. All right. We played that one really well. The quick claw on the ground on it was kind of wild, but yeah, very solid. We targeted what we needed to. We protected Koraidon as much as we could down until we kind of really, you know, he put in his work at that point, getting the damage and the knockouts and stuff. Like doing 75% to like there were 70% to like Miraidon endgame with Collision Course. Very solid. Didn't have to, you know, worry about the speed ties and stuff like that. So Flame Charge helps out with that. Sabertooth. We didn't even get to bring in Sabertooth for the last game. I was thinking like an Ice Spinner would be nice, but you can't freely swap into it. It's pretty frail, and then especially with this one running the Life Orb instead of the Focus Sash. The team is fun. Koraidon does a lot. It's just, you know, with so many Miraidons out there, just the fairies, the Dazzling Gleams, they do so much damage that you're pretty much forced to Terra Koraidon. I think that's the one thing that I don't really care for Koraidon. Same thing with like Terapagos. You pretty much are kind of forced for it. But solid battles today. If y'all enjoyed the battles, be sure to leave a like. And yeah, that's it. Solid day. We'll find another duo to test next time. But again, go check out the team creator. They got plenty of rental codes, so check it out. Paint the rental codes, the team paste. Try out a bunch of teams for Reg Eye, because that's what we're gonna be doing here. But yeah, this is gonna be it. So we'll see you all next time. But until then, be cozy.